All right, we are back for another episode. Yes, thank you. Sort of likes to tell you to remind you that. Well, let's send them there. Let's send her to the river and to there. I actually don't remember where I sent them last time. Just fine. Oh. I do appreciate, because I'm in a blanket right now because we're in a spring snowstorm, I'm appreciating that I can play this with one hand. Hello. Good day, Mr. Rushtalk. I hope you don't mind me stopping by. Not at all, lad, not at all. And no need for the formalities. Rootsworth is as fine a name as any. So long as it doesn't seem rude, you are my superior after all. I'm just an old chef, no scout captain, but I appreciate the sentiment. Anyhow, you didn't come here for a tongue lashing. What's on your mind? Stew? Stir fry? Anything is fine with me, as long as there's no pungent flavors like vinegar or celery. Is celery a pungent flavor? I don't know. I mean, I don't think it is personally, but I see. Very well then. Let me get a cooking whilst you rest your paws a spell. Laban is a returned guest. For a refresher on what you know about his preferences, you can find his entry in Rootsworth Journal next located to the dining room. Right. But it also tells me right here. All right. Alright. I think last time... I don't remember what I did last time. Carrots. Oh, he likes parsnips though. Butter. An onion. Missing an ingredient, a mushroom. Hey! Thank you for reminding me. Okay, carrots. Ooh. Awful. That was awful. I know, right? I took a few days off and I forgot how to play. Do you know, if you got dirty mushrooms, the best way to clean them is not with water. Just use a paper towel and rub the dirt off. You wash them, they'll get slimy and yucky. The reason why I mentioned it is so many recipes that you find will tell you to hand wash your mushrooms, but it doesn't necessarily tell you how to hand wash them, so then you assume you wash them in the water. Alright. This veggie mash was almost perfect. Right. As for I can't find a single flaw. Seems like you nailed every metric. Uses all my favorite ingredients. Yay! Rootsworth, can I ask you something? Ask away, lad. How do you know when to put the ingredients in to have them all blend and marry? I've been scratching my head over this recipe for days now, and I can't make heads or tails. There doesn't seem to be any indication of what goes in when. There's no easy answer to that one. Oft comes down to trial and error, but a practiced chef can sometimes puzzle out the order. Let me take a look at it. It's this one here. It's the recipe I called with a question mark. Tell you what, come again tomorrow and we can cook it together. And make sure you select the recipe with a question mark. Alright, should we send them up to the river here? Her up here, and someone down to the coast, please. Whoa. I'm back and ready to learn. I hope you selected the recipe with a question mark, as that is what we are learning today. I have everything all ready. Follow me to the kitchen and we'll get to crack. He very sneakily just gained an apprentice, didn't he? Now, I have scratched out one ingredient and placed it with a question mark. Study the recipe book to see what ingredient it is to be dropped in when. Remember to pause and look at the timeline and the ingredients before starting to cook. As far as preparation goes, I give this with a question mark perfect marks. I've been practicing my technique. I'm happy it shows. As for taste, why, I can't find a single flaw. And it uses my favorite ingredients. Hey, triple A's. So, did that make sense? Yes, but I still have a long way to go before I'm half as good as you. I've been doing this since I was half your age, but I dare say you have a strong start. Maybe next year you should enter the cook-off. You really think so? Freyby said the same thing, but I figure that's just what Freyby's being, well, Freyby. Come sundown, it ain't really about the winning or losing, so long as you enjoy a fine meal with finer company. If I teach you anything, let it be that. And true that. I grew up in a family where food is everything. And we mourn, we love, we celebrate. We gather around the table and yes, that is it. Huh? I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Can you do me a favor? Go into my recipes and replace some ingredients with question marks. That will help me prepare for the cook-off. Sure, I can do that for you. Alright, so apparently we're now getting challenged with them hiding ingredients that go somewhere. I lost looking for any ingredients that came back empty-handed.
Oh my goodness. I forgive you. It happens to the best of us. It's me again, just checking in to see how things are proceeding. Hope your young scouts have been bringing some good forage. Don't you be putting on that innocent act. You and I both know why you're here. Oh, me? Why, I never. You sent Lobbin here knowing I couldn't say no, and now he's gone and told you I'm mentoring him. Oh, you are now? That's brilliant. I had no idea. I can see I'll never get anywhere with you, and I sooner eat my hat than let you know that I'm a touch grateful. I'd rather you keep your hat. What if we were to eat something with a little more spice, like chili fried grayling, with lots of onions for good measure? Second thought, I'd rather eat the hat. Oh, someone's not a fan of onions? I love onions. Okay. He wants the crisp, creamy grayling. Oh, wait. Doesn't have chili. There we go. Chili fried grayling with no onions. Okay. Olive oil and mushroom. I love how the game title tells on me every time that I actually leave for a minute. Okay. I felt like I cut that extremely slow. Alright. Olive oil, chili, fish, mushrooms. Olive oil, chili, fish, mushrooms. Nice earthy, but it's just a bit off balance. Small tweak and this would be perfect. What am I doing, Coil? At my age, I should be handing the family trade to my firstborn and spending my days pruning the fruit trees. And instead, I'm chasing some Dibbins fantasy. Have you been at the October Ale without me? Where is this coming from? All you scouts are out here bending head over tail to get me ingredients. Comment on my cooking and for what? I'm about as much hope of making it to the Redwall's tables as I do becoming a badger lord. Look, I know you, and I've beaten around this bush for a while. I trust you know me well enough that I do it because I care about you. But I think it's time that you told the boy. He looks up to you because I think his heart somehow knows what his mind doesn't. And if I didn't know better, I say he's taken to cooking as a way to chase that. What's more, I think the thing itching under your fur isn't the harvest cook-off. You're probably right, and I hate it more than anything, but you're right. I won't push it any further, but I'm here for you, should you need it. You have my thanks. But pull anything like this again and I will force feed you my hat. Fair is fair. Alright, one more day. Ahoy there, Rootsworth. How have things been since I last saw you? You sure know how about to keep a mouse busy. I hope you're ready for it to stay that way. Word seems to have got out to the villagers that Chef Rootsworth is sharing his cooking with more than just scouts. Some fresh faces might be just what I need to kick my cooking up to the next tier. That's the spirit. Starting tomorrow, I would expect more villagers at your door. I just hope Dorabella don't catch wind of this just yet. I'll do my best to quell the rumors. But first, may I trouble you for a beady bite? I like to taste your progress for myself. Coming right up. No, did he said beady bite as in he wants beets? Eat butter and carrot. Hey. Eat butter and carrot. Can't find a single flaw. Alright. A+. Woo! Fair is fair. Seems like you're on the right path. Still plenty of time to keep at it. How are you feeling? I haven't felt quite so alive in years. Every night's a warm hearth and a warmer company. Reminds me of the good old days. Glad to hear it. Carry on then, and if you ever need anything, you know where to find me. Eh, that I do. I lied. One more day. Ichabod. Rootsworth Rush Talk. I have a parsnip to pick with you. And if it isn't Ichabod Cornsilk, how have you been, friend? A right fine friend you are. You plan on dethroning old Doorbell at her own game, and you didn't even tell me. Don't get me wrong, I hope you show her up by leagues and fathoms. I don't even mind that you'll kick my tail in the process, but to keep news that good is a crime, I tell ya. I begging your pardon, Mr. Cornsilk. How about I make it up to you with some nice hot victuals, eh? Something with plenty of tomatoes, just the way you like. That might go some way to ease the sting, eh? Especially those smoked tomatoes of yours. It's been ages. Smoked tomatoes, you say? Okay, tomato sauce, homegrown tomatoes, veggies. Farmer tomato, homegrown tomato. I already forgot what else it took. I got that short of a memory. Tomato sauce and onion. Hey! Tomato sauce. Those are some thick slices of tomatoes. Terrible. Why do I suck at that one so much? That's a lot of tomatoes. Alright, I forgive you this time, but hold out on me again and my cellars will cost double. I wouldn't dream of it. I best be going, need to rotate some brew before sunup if I'm going to have it ripe and ready for the harvest festival. But you win this, you hear? I best be going, need to rotate some brew before sunup if I'm going to have it ripe and ready for the harvest festival. But you win this, you hear? I'll sleep well at night knowing soon that smug grin will be wiped from her whiskers this year. Alright guys, we'll see you on the next episode.